What is up, everybody? You are checking out the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast, what the world is listening to. And we are welcoming you to our WWE WrestleMania recap series. I have covered WrestleMania 1 through 10. You can check that out on YouTube. There's a playlist made for it, or on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts. But we are now at WrestleMania 11, and this is taking place in April of 1995. And the card wasn't really good. Probably one of the, one of my least favorite WrestleManias, but let's cover it anyways. It's live in Hartford, Connecticut. My brother was able to go to the Access the night before, so he got to meet all the wrestlers, and it was cool. At that time, he got to wear like a little fake sumo Yokozuna outfit. So fun moments for people there in Connecticut. We start WrestleMania 11 with a special needs lady singing the national anthem. That's the best way I could describe it. I didn't know her name. They really didn't say, I don't think, and she was just there to perform. So, our first match, we have Jacob and Eli, the Blue Brothers, with Uncle Zebekiah, taking on Lex Luger and the British Bulldog, the Allied Powers. And in a basic tag match, the Allied Powers get the win after British Bulldog nails a flying sunset flip, and he gets a 3 count after Uncle Zebekiah yells about the loss. And I gave that match a 4 out of 10 because, it wasn't terrible. There was some good tag action, but not anything that would make me want to watch it again. Next up, we have the Intercontinental Championship on the line. The Intercontinental Champion Double J, Jeff Jarrett, with the roadie taking on the bad guy, Razor Ramon, with the 1-2-3 Kid in his corner. And this was a good back and forth match. Roadie attacks Razor Ramon, and then the 1-2-3 Kid attacks Roadie and Jeff Jarrett, and Razor gets the win by disqualification. After Jeff Jarrett and Roadie double team the 1-2-3 Kid until Razor attacks, and the ref separates these guys, and this is far from over. I gave that match a 5 out of 10. It was a basic Intercontinental title match, nothing spectacular, but it was good to see both guys and the Kid and Roadie out. Next, we have a special match officiated by Larry Young. The Undertaker with Paul Bearer taking on King Kong Bundy with the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. And the match starts with Ted DiBiase grabbing the urn. He has it in his possession. And Paul Bearer is able to get the urn back after Undertaker punches Ted DiBiase. But then Kama, the Supreme Fighting Machine, grabs the urn, runs off, and says that he is going to turn it into a medal. Nevertheless, Undertaker nails a big boot and a slam, and the Undertaker gets the win over King Kong Bundy. I gave that match a 4 out of 10. Nothing great from that one. Next, we see Jonathan Taylor Thomas beating Bob Backland in a game of chess backstage. Next, we have the Tag Team Championships on the line. The Tag Team Champions, the Smoking Guns, defending against Owen Hart and a mystery partner, and his partner is Yokozuna with Jim Cornette and Mr. Fuji. And in this tag match, Yoko nails a belly to belly to Billy and hits a bonsai drop, and Owen gets the pinfall for his team. New WWE Tag Team Champions here at WrestleMania, and Owen Hart and Yokozuna. I gave that match a 5 out of 10. Basic tag action, nothing spectacular. Next, we have the special I Quit match with special guest referee Roddy Piper. Bob Backlund taking on Bret the Hitman Hart. Bob Backlund was able to defeat Bret Hart for the WWE title back at Survivor Series, and now they're meeting in a I Quit match. Bret is able to apply the crossface chicken wing, which is Bob Backlund's finisher, and Backlund quits. After the match, Bob Backlund is interviewed, and he says that he saw the light. So that with that match, I gave it a 4 out of 10. Didn't need to be on WrestleMania, but
it won't be Bret's last I Quit.
It won't be his last I Quit match. Next, we see Nicholas Turturro and Jonathan Taylor Thomas come out for the special main event, the WWE Championship on the line. The champion, Big Daddy Cool Diesel, he brings out Pamela Anderson to take on the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels with Psycho Sid and Jenny McCarthy with them. And this is the best match of the night. Both of these guys are friends, so they want to deliver for WrestleMania. And the end comes after Diesel nails a big boot and a jackknife powerbomb. I gave this match a 7 out of 10. After the match, Diesel celebrates with Jenny McCarthy, Nicholas Turturro, Jonathan Taylor Thomas, and Pamela Anderson. Not too bad for Big Daddy Cool here at WrestleMania 11. That was the best match of the night. We see the $1 Million Team come out, followed by Lawrence Taylor's All Pro Team, along with Ken Norton, Chris Spielman, Ricky Jackson, Carl Banks, Steve McMichael, and Reggie White. And we have our main event up next. Bam Bam Bigelow, the Beast from the East, versus Lawrence Taylor, former NFL player for the Giants. Before Lawrence Taylor comes out, they sing "What a Man." Salt-N-Pepa sing "What a Man" for Lawrence Taylor. And this was a basic match. Really should not have been the main event of WrestleMania, but I understand with the celebrity that Taylor was, they wanted to capitalize on that. But basically, Lawrence Taylor gets the win after a flying forearm. During the match, the NFL guys and the WWE guys went at it, but I gave that match a 4 out of 10. So, all in all, the only match from this WrestleMania that I would recommend anyone to check out would be Diesel versus Shawn Michaels. Um, the matches weren't terrible, but it was pretty lackluster for WrestleMania 11. The other good match was Jeff Jarrett and Razor Ramon. But with that, I'm giving WrestleMania 11 a score of 4 out of 10. So not my favorite Mania, definitely one that I would skip. Next year's WrestleMania is live in Anaheim, California. WrestleMania 12, the 60-minute Iron Man match between Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart. Diesel versus The Undertaker, and a special Hollywood backlot brawl between Goldust and Roddy Piper. Definitely just for reference of WrestleManias, you can check it out. It wasn't, you're not going to waste your time, but if you're trying to watch the best of WrestleMania, this one would not be it. So make sure you continue checking us out at the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast. And until next time, stay safe and stay uncensored.